the Black Lightning 4547. I'm your host, Devin. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content for your eyes. Make sure you impale the notification bell. Thank you for viewing the channel, and I hope all is well.
What's good, guys? This is another unboxing video, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so right here I just got some devices, you know what I'm saying? And so first let's find out what they are. Let's first start out with the bags right here. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna get straight into it. You know, let's rip that open. Okay, we got another padded package right here, so let's open this up. Okay, and I don't know if you guys can probably see, but just dump all of those out. And what we have here are Simplex IM modules. So they're 4090-9001. So these are IM modules, aka input addressable modules, for Simplex panels. And yeah, so these are little modules. You got your LED indicator indicating the status of the module. So it will pull when it's in normal status, and it will turn solid red when it's activated. And then you just have 4 terminals on the back. 2 being your SLC and 2 being your input to that device. So obviously these go on, you know, like conventional devices, like such as pull stations or conventional heat detectors, or you need to supervise a you know, a relay or something like that. These are what a water flow switch. You know, these are what you would use to monitor those. So, and I have, I think, 8 of these. 3, 4, yep, 8 of those. So, yep. And then the next thing I'm gonna unbox or unwrap is this little pouch right here. So okay, so there's that, and we just got some bunch of foam. And yep, there's that. So pull it out the plastic bag, and this is what we got. We have an addressable true alarm heat detector. Model number is well, this is the base. The base model number is 498-9792, and then for the head, it's a 498-9733. So as you can see, it's a true alarm addressable smoke detector, where most of the stuff is attached to the base, so you set the address and stuff like that. Obviously, just 2 terminals for your positive and negatives for your SLC, and there's how you set your DIT switches. They're binary, if you don't know, pretty much. So each of these DIT switches are multiple of themselves. So how you would set the address is, well, all of them are on right now, but if you know, for address 1, you just put on number 1. Let me just demonstrate on. But for address 2, you turn 1 off, and then you just put 2 by itself, and then you want 3, that's 1 and 2, and so on and so forth. And you know, this is not really a demonstration how you address Simplex devices, but that's just a simple rundown real quick. But yeah, that's what I got. And obviously the LED is on the base itself. So yeah, like I said, that will just show you the status of the detector. It pulls when it's normal, and then it turns solid red once it's activated. It's just a 135 detector Fahrenheit Or no, that's just the rating. So pretty much the ratings of the detector. All right, yeah. So, and then on top of that, it says it's not a life safety device, and do not paint. So now we're getting into more special stuff. So let's open this box right here. So we're just gonna cut that open. Ooh, there we go. So we should have some new in-box devices here. Looks like we do. Yep. So we have one, and we have two, and yep, that's it. So as you guys can see right here, these are Amseco. So these are Amseco CSH24W-GR. They're horn strobes with a green lens and a red body, and they're both wall mount, indoor only. Obviously part of the Select the Strobe or Select the Horn Strobe series. Like I said, by Amseco. So let's go ahead and look what's inside the box, shall we? Yeah, that's what's up. So obviously unwrap the device, and here's the device. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, it has a green lens, unmarked, by the way. It does not have any fire lettering or anything like that, since it's not really a fire alarm, or it's more of a general purpose device. And plus you can't use it as a fire alarm anyways, because it has a green strobe, and fire alarms are supposed to have clear strobes. And so, but anyways, as you can see, it's a 4-wire device. Here's your strobe terminals, and these are your horn terminals. And then it is a multi-tone device, just only 2 tones though. And it also has low and high volume, and temporal and continuous. And so it looks like your tones are just electromechanical horn, and then 3000 hertz. And then, like I said, this is how you set your tones right here via these jumpers up here. And yeah. So here's a closer look to that label if you want to see that. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So, and obviously this how you would mount it is there's a screw up top of there, which, let me just get a screwdriver. All right, so you just take a flat or Phillips screwdriver, and is this a size too big? No, it's not. All right, unscrew it, and obviously it pops off the base just like that. And then this is how you mount it. So this is your mounting bracket right here. You got your single gang mounts right here. Then you have your double gang mounts out there. And yeah, and obviously this side up is the orientation of the device. And so yeah, so you just mount it on a single gang or a 4x4. Then you just slap the it kind of is pretty much kind of like a special alert kind of classic in that regard. And so, but yeah, so that's what I have. And then here's the documentation of the device. So not gonna go too in depth with the instruction manual, but yeah, like it tells you your dimensions, your light output, your sound horn output, and your how to wire the device and all that stuff. But I'm not really gonna go into deep with that. And then what we have in the rest of the box is we have jumpers. So just in case you want to configure it as a 2-wire device, as you can see, let me just pull them out. But yeah, you got your jumper sets right there. And then you have some mounting screws right there. And then you have your labels. So looking into this Amseco horn strobe a little more, One thing that I didn't catch earlier is this switch up here. So as you can see, there's a two-way switch, and now I took out the label of so you guys can actually see, as well as the fire lettering decals. So that's what that looks like. You can't really see it because it's white, obviously. But yeah, you just peel that off and you just place it onto the device. But like I said, you can't really use this as a fire alarm since this has a green lens, a colored lens, and it's supposed to be clear for fire. But anyways, so as you guys can see, here's the candela ratings for each color. As you can see, we have amber, blue, green, red. For green, and also has both the ceiling and the wall mount models. So for green lens, for the wall mount, which is this, low setting, which is switch set to the left, that's 90 candela. And then for the high ceiling, or high rating, with the switch flip to the right, that's 173 candela. Hopefully I'm reading this correctly. But yeah. And then to add that on to it, and well, I first will mention that 173 is actually pretty bright for a colored lens. Usually colored lenses are usually lower candela than the clear lens, obviously. But it also depends on the color, obviously. Like blue and red, definitely a lot lower than amber and green. But yeah. And also to add the cherry on top, so you see these clips right here. I don't know, is it gonna focus? So these clips, because obviously you thinking, well, there's just gonna be a gap there, right? These clips are supposed to go right over the switch, and so either if you have it to the left or to the right, see they're kind of made to fit around the switch. And so since I have it on the high ceiling or high rated candela setting, you just put that over the switch, come on, and boom, just like that. Now the weird part is this says 30 obviously, right? But yet this has 90 and 173. So I think they just used the same clips across the whole model range. So even the clear strobes and all that stuff, I think they just used the same clips, and I guess we're lazy about it. I'm assuming like this is for the 15 and 30 candela model. But yet they just use the same clips across the board. Strangely enough, so that's why they kind of give you these stickers right here, so you can peel them off and then put it right over the sticker or right over the tab, I'm assuming. But yeah, so those were the things I found with Amseco horn strobe that I did not touch on earlier. Like I said, this is the exact same thing, so I'm not going to show you guys that in depth. And then so let's go ahead and just open up the last box. Alright, so we got some system sensor stuff. So let's go ahead and pull these out. These are actually a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. Alright. Yep, that's... Oh, they left a resistor in there, but I'm not going to need that. Alright, the rest of that stuff is my invoice and stuff. But this is what we got. We have 3 system sensor carbon monoxide detectors, as you guys can see. And here's the model. You guys want to look at it. It's a CO1224TR. And yeah, so they're carbon monoxide detectors. And here's the front of it. Obviously, I got the circular kind. There are ones that are just rectangular, but I did get the circular kind. But yeah, see, you got your test button right there to test the carbon monoxide detector. Hopefully, And yeah, here's your piezo grill, and that's I'm assuming that's where the sensor is, and then you have your two LED indicators right there for your normal and then an alarm, and that will flash when it's an alarm. And yeah, carbon monoxide detector, you know, if alarm move to fresh air, do not paint. Obviously when alarms, you want to move to a fresh air, obviously, because carbon monoxide is nothing to be played with for sure. It's definitely silent but deadly type of gas that you do not want to be around. So, but yeah, here's the inside, here's the guts, and yeah, we have your main power right here. All right, so these two terminals right here, marked T, are your trouble relay contacts. So this will open when the detector detects that there it has been tampered with, or the cell that's within the sensor prematurely dries out due to environment conditions. And so yeah, that's what the T stands for. It is the trouble relay. So when it's all normal, these contacts are closed. But once it goes into trouble, those contacts will open. And then right here is your relay for when it activates. And so pretty much this detector is a 4-wire detector. It's not a two wire. Like I said, here's your piezo, and yeah, you got to replace these detectors every amount of years. So I got to replace this in about 6 years. But yeah, so obviously here's your relay, like I said, normally open, and then common, normally closed. And yeah, like I said, that's the touch button right there, and this is where you mount it at. It looks wider than a single gain box. I think right here and here are your single gain mounts right there. And then yeah, and like I said, that's your sensor up there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, if you want to read the specifications and things like that and all that. But yeah, and as you guys can see, I got it from Amseco. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I got like I said, I got 3 of those. So yeah. So this is the conclusion of all the devices I got today. And yeah, almost what I forgot to mention is part of that $300 cost was for the security cable right here, 500 foot, 18 gauge, 4 conductor. Yeah, I forgot about this because I already unboxed it and things like that. You guys don't care about wire. You already know what wire looks like, and so that's why I forgot to mention it. But yeah, yeah, this right here also cost me about $62 right here. Obviously I bought all these off of eBay, and unfortunately all this stuff right here cost me over $300. You know, these detectors weren't cheap. These detectors cost me like $90 or a little bit over by themselves. All those modules combined, they were about $9.99 each. Cost me about $76. I think that was in the $20 range, and these were $25 each. So yeah, it was after tax and shipping and everything like that, and it cost me roughly a little over $300, which is, it is what it is. So but yeah, so stay tuned, because it's gonna be exciting once I do another video regarding these devices. And yeah, and that's all I'm gonna say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. It's been your boy Black Lightning 4547. Take care and have a good one.